Good morning again. This is Dwayne, and we're doing a series called Good Stuff You Really Ought to Know About Music, all having to do with various aspects of music theory, particularly as applied to the piano. Yesterday I did a 4-chord turnaround when the fifth of a melody is on top. In other words, if the fifth, at the end of a phrase, if the fifth of the melody is on top, you could use something like this. The third, the flat third, the second, and the flat second. But what if the third's on top? What do? You can't do that because it doesn't work. Because it's going to violate that melody. In other words, if the singer or sax player or whoever is holding that note, you can't go like that because it's going to sound like that. Okay, so what do? Well, there's several things you can do, but one thing you can do is this. Play the 1 chord and come up to the C sharp diminished 7th chord. In other words, up a half step in your left hand. So you go from the C chord to the C sharp diminished 7th chord. And then you go to D minor 7th, keep that E on top. And then to G 7th, any form of it, like that's G 9th. I could use G 9th with a flat, G with a flat 9th, that would work too. So let's say you end a song like here. End of a phrase like this. See that? Another thing you can do is go to the 6th chord. In other words, instead of going up to C sharp diminished 7th, you can go to A minor 7th. Then the same, D minor 7th, and then G 7th. Or you could go to D flat there. You could go. Like so. In other words, you're playing the root, the 6th, the 2nd, and the flat 2nd. Okay, that'll work too. Okay, so either the 1 diminished 7th chord, 2, 5, or 1, 6, 2, 5, or 1, 6, 2, flat 2, and back to 1. Any of those will work, okay? So there's a couple turnaround ideas for, you come to the end of a phrase and the third's on top. The third's the melody note, okay? So we've covered the 5th and the 3rd. Now, tomorrow I'll take up what do you do when the root's on top, when the melody is the root, okay? And there's another answer, a couple other answers to that as well. So that's it for today. If you enjoy these little tips, come on over to playpiano.com and sign up for a whole series of video tips. So I hope to see you there. Bye-bye for now.